Shop Talk Live, the good, the bad, and ugly. I'm your host, Susie Sandier, and my co-host.
You forgot my name?
Yeah.
Nigel Phillips, y'all. What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all
Hey.
doing something.
Thank you guys. I froze up there for a minute. Well, we have a special guest today. We're bringing some awareness to nail techs and the whole beauty industry. We have our guest here today. Her name is Kia. Did I say it right? Yes. And she had an incident that happened, and she came here today to share it with us. And we really want you to pay attention for all nail techs, hairstylists, everyone that's starting in the industry. This is so important today. Kia, please tell us your story.
Okay, basically I took a nail tech class from 2Q, and one of my friends was like, I think you should do nails. So I was just like, girl, I was trying to do no nails. So I was into like styling people and like other things. That's not me. You got the wrong one. She was like, you have a injury because I had surgery on my leg or whatnot because I hurt. So she was like, you sitting down instead of working, where you working because you're standing up on your feet like 10 to 12 hours a day. This would be something you should look into. So I sat down and I prayed about it, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna look into it. So I took this class or whatever, and I caught on quick, and I loved doing nails. I took a liking to it. So after this class, they was like, you're doing so good, you're catching on really fast. I really feel like you're gonna make it far. Don't start, keep going. So I said, okay. I didn't really have the money to, have a suite. So I know that sometimes with business, you have to start somewhere. So I started from my living room, and I was like a little skeptical about it because I don't like people in my space. I'm big on my energy and, my space. I don't really like people in my space like that unless I know you like that. So basically, I asked my mother and I asked my father, and I said, do you think I should go to my living room? Because I'm a little, skeptical about it. No, if you want to go somewhere, you have to start somewhere. So and I said, okay. So I started to get clients. People were supporting me like left and right because I know a lot of people and I have a lot of support. I support a lot of people. So from there, the clients started coming. I started learning things day by day about the lawnmowers, the different powders, the colors, like the different brands and different things. And I started taking male clients. And when I took one male client, then more was become. I'm like, not this house. But I had someone that I knew that was a male that I worked with at my job, and they saw what I was doing because where we work at, we're a family. So it's like, okay, if we're doing 10 hours, 12 hours on a shift, you would think if you're working next to someone that you know something about them, have the right you start to gain a level of trust with them. So because of that, it was like, hey, do my nails. And I was like, try these. And I said, you know what? I'll forget my money or whatever like that. But not thinking because I know this person, I spend like hours and hours every day with you. I thought I knew you. I thought you were cool. I thought that we were like cordial. You know what I'm trying to say? Like friends. Not knowing the person was lusting after me and was trying to find a crack or a way to get in. And he used business because that's what I was about. And that's what I'm still about. Pretty much, he made an appointment with me, and when he made that appointment with me, I was at my boyfriend's house. I wasn't there yet, so I told him, give me like 20 minutes or not like that. I'm still out. He was like, whose house is this? And I said, this is my house. But I'm doing your nails there, so when I get there, I'll let you know when I get there. So I get there, I clean up and everything, and I set all the stuff up so when you come, I can just get started. I sent a text out, and I said, basically, you can come because I'm here and I'm ready to get started on your nails. Like, yeah, okay. He gets there, they didn't knock on my door, but I know him for being playful because I work with him. So I didn't take it like as anything. I just told him to take his shoes off at my door. You don't step on my carpet. So basically
have a rapport with each other, but we're not comfortable like that. So let me do what I gotta do, and you get up out of here.
Right.
Okay, I'm like, all right.
And that wasn't the case. So he was just like, no, I've been wanting you, or you know you want me. I said, no, I don't. I have a man. And I just came from his house.
So at this point, when you started saying all this other stuff, how did you feel? Like, did you start to feel like weird?
Yes, I did. And I told him to get the hell out of my house.
Had you finished his search?
I didn't want to get a chance to start. So I was like confused, and I was like, okay, like, you know, because he's playful, and he's always been playful. So I'm thinking, okay, you want to get your nails done? Because I got time. So he was like, okay. And then he sat at the table, whatever, but when I went to like, because how my living room was set up, you had to step over my seat to get inside of the seat.
Gotcha.
Or whatever. So when I stepped over that, that's when he pulled me. And when he pulled me, it's from the back. And then he picked me up and threw me on my couch, but I told him to stop playing inside, you know? So, fast forward, he's trying to take off my clothes, or whatever the case may be, and then successfully he did.
So he physically assaulted you and raped you?
Yes, he did.
Wow. I'm so sorry. You have really, really horrible people out here, and unfortunately you ran into one of those people, and not to take anything from you, but I was a stylist, of course, I'm not gonna make a joke about it, sorry. I was a stylist at home, and one of the things, basically, because I do mostly women's hair, the only thing I would have to worry about is somebody coming to rob me. Never thinking somebody could physically assault and rape, you know, somebody that's working from home, trying to build a brand for them, trying to do something for themselves. Like, that's a really, really horrible situation, and I'm so sorry that you had to experience that. At this point, how long have you been doing nails? Men.
I just had started. She just started.
Okay, because, sorry, I tend to act stuff because
He was
I
the
have
second
to
male
get
client.
the second male client. Wow. This is horrible. How long have you been at your job where you guys work together?
It's 3 years.
3 years. Wow. So you really felt like this is somebody you could trust. So I'm sorry. Go ahead. Finish your story.
So, being home, and not to go too far in details, but
Okay.
he assaulted me. I was fighting back. He pretty much left out of my house, told me before he left, don't tell nobody about this. And I don't know, I just felt empty. So the good in this was I started my business, and I was like, I fell in love with doing nails, and I wanted to continue it. The bad was I got raped in the process.
Wow.
And the ugly was my mind.
Still not mentally there. You're not all there.
I'm okay now, but it took a lot of prayer.
Are you seeking? Are you getting counseling and stuff like that? Amazing. So, who was the first person you told about this? Which is here today. Hello, how are you?
All right, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Are you okay? Okay. I know you're not taking male clients anymore. So, since we're laughing,
But if I do, I will be having a gun, and I will be having more like cameras, and I will be able
You're
to
still-
be in the shop.
I was about to ask, are you still working from home?
No, I'm actually in school right now to get licensed. I did. And then on top of that, I'm trying to, well, I have already got 3 offers
Oh, and of course, to work in
to
salon.
work in the shop. So I say to everybody that is trying to start a business, even if you don't have the money, just go half with somebody like that you know that is into the field, or talk to them, because if you're a real business owner, you should understand to gain clientele. It's not gonna come overnight, so you can work with the person. Okay, this is what you're gonna pay for now, and then when you start getting your clientele, okay, I'm gonna charge you this amount. Somebody's gonna work with you.
Right.
Somebody that sees potential.
Right. So you had something to, thanks.
I'm just so checking. I'm not an experience.
Right.
It's okay, cause I had, just like, I work from home, a I'm sure we all started from home, and for you to go through this, so sad. But at the same time, this is important for us as stylists and just any of us in the industry. And like you say, we all have to start from somewhere. I'm sure it's not going to stop where someone wants to start from home, but we need to be aware that it's so important because I've even worked in the nail industry for a little while. Just we're in this whole world that everybody want to be a boss. You will be a boss one day, but you need, when you leave school, go work with someone. It's nothing wrong with it. 2-3 years, establish a relationship, work in a salon, build your clientele, and then you could build clientele and people. You can get to a point that you don't even have to take any more clients because you done these people 10-15 years. You can trust them to go home eventually, if that's what you decide to do. But we need to start getting out of the homes because where you lay your head at is so important. That's your peace. That is your whole world. And I know you did it because you wanted to start somewhere. I don't wish this on anyone, and I don't want this to happen to anyone else. Please get out of your home. Like you said, work along with someone, it's nothing wrong with working with other people. It's not. It's really not. So once this happened to you, you told your mom, then you guys reported it immediately?
I did, but I didn't feel like he took it serious.
So are you still going through the process? Okay. All right. Then this person they're free? Oh, wow. Okay, so that means they don't really believe your story.
No, there is no trouble, and it was a confession that hasn't came out yet.
Okay. Wow.
It was all over because even in a job, and I had to deal with people like judging me, judging the situation, don't even know me. Like, you know, many people that are just jealous of me, that has, oh, why you gonna do that to her? Like, this ain't nothing that I asked for. I wouldn't even be speaking like that because women have a tendency, not always, but a lot of immature women, they pick and point the finger at different things. You know what I mean? Like, okay, because she's pretty, or maybe she wanted that. I had a whole man, and it caused a lot of problems.
Wow.
Are you guys still together?
No,
I heard-
having a lot of problems.
I heard you say had, so that's why I just
So
wanted to
people are
clarify.
assuming that you did something to cause this person to do this to you?
No, he wanted to do something to him, and he wanted me to. I wasn't able to do that because I'm a type of person and a strong believer that God will be in control. So I don't have to repay him that way because he's gonna take care of me. And that when he's falling out, he ain't one.
Wow. So now you're working, doing nails, along at a salon right now, or is it?
No, I'm just going to school and work, and then once I finish getting licensed, then I'm working in someone's shop.
So
Go ahead.
we're gonna open up the floor to if anyone have any questions for Rocky here.
I do it. Come on. I was ready for you.
Come on, we wanna hear the questions, we want
So-
the questions.
So I actually don't have a question. I'm a little weak and kind of feel you. Cause I got sisters and I'd be sick if that happened. I wanna suggest you learn to meditate because that's gonna be a very hard memory to erase. Like you're gonna see that picture, that scene and all of that for a while and nobody can help you with that. Nobody, because it's a picture that there's no help with. So I want to suggest you start meditating. Meditation to help erase the picture, because with meditation, whether people know it or not, you should be listening for God's word. And in the sound of clarity, and hopefully God clear that for you, because that's the only person gonna be able to clear it. No, you mentally can't clear that yourself. And I don't mean to make you cry, but I'm kind of frustrated about that.
Okay.
So try make sure you try meditation, because the psychologist ain't gonna be able to erase that picture. It's a sad, sad, sad picture. I can just imagine it's a sad, sad picture. So try meditation, because I pray that helps you erase that picture, and you're strong enough to be able to take male clients with no pressure,
Yeah.
without having a flashback, or without if somebody mistaken touch your hand, you don't like jump out of control because of what happened. So try meditation and get into it deep. Get into it deep.
I'll say this though, I'm
And I
glad
should have
you.
passed that tissue to everybody.
I'm trying to struggle to get this just a little piece of
I'm glad you
Everybody
didn't
give
give
a
up.
piece.
I'm glad you didn't give up. I think that's one of the main things, that you did not give up, and you continue to strive and grow even though it's an unfortunate situation, it's still a learning lesson, and there's still growth from this. So I'm